Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and this is WRC 8. So this game is developed by KT Games, produced by Big Ben, if I remember correctly, and this is the latest in their series, and I just got it a couple days ago, was able to get it downloaded and everything, and I am excited to see how this turns out. I have this currently running with my SimCube 2 Pro, my Usingveld engineering pedals, my actually not using the Usingveld shifter right now, but I am using the Usingveld handbrake, and yeah, so far I've done maybe 7 stages or so, just to test everything out, and so far it's pretty good. So, just rough first impressions right now. This is going to be really just an overview on how it is, how it performs. Right now I'm running it on my 1440p monitor, but I do have the resolution scaled down to 2560 by 1080p so I could get more stable performance. So I'll just show you real quick. Oops, I hit the wrong button. But controls. So first off, on the PC side, I'm not the biggest fan of this control screen, so I'm just going to go on a mini rant right now. Why do all of the big name developers, Codemasters, KT Games, and all the ones that primarily focus on consoles, when it comes to PC side, they insist on having presets? So you had the preset for SimCube, HE, SimPedals, but I was having a problem earlier where my my brake pedal wouldn't be recognized unless I was on the HE SimPedals preset. And then you have to build your own control configuration and go from there. It's frustrating. It doesn't work well. Just let us do what's like in Assetto Corsa, R Factor 2, Race Room, iRacing even, where it takes the direct input stuff and works from there, instead of having to rely on presets. But that's just a mini rant. Other than that, I got everything working. That's what matters. So gameplay settings. You can see here's where you have the assist. So I kept ABS on because it really does help. So traction control is optional. Starting assist, that can keep you from jumping the start. Transmission I have set to manual. Difficulty, I had on medium. I've done some on hard as well. And I'll get on that later. Damage effects, you either have visual, low, medium, high, and realistic. Sim Racing lets you realistic. Show wheel, you can have off or on. I don't like the wheel in this game, so I turn it off. Use local ghost, it can compare your own telemetry speed. It can either determine your speed from the wheels or linear car speed, so this is interesting. You heard Big Ben went on strike? Huh. I don't know about that, but yeah. So, co-driver, you can either do colorblind mode or off. That's a nice touch because I do have friends who actually are colorblind. Co-driver's mode, English, you can set different languages. Co-driver timing, you can set similar to like the dirt rally games. You can do it far ahead, default, late, or very late. Speedometer, so you can turn on or off HUD elements. Pretty straightforward. Video settings, so right now I have this customized in a setting that's more ideal for streaming because I want a little bit of overhead on my RTX 2070. Post-processing, pretty straightforward. Not much to see. So display, as mentioned, I'm running full screen borderless, but okay, I guess it's doing 2560 by 14. Or that wouldn't be right, but yeah. So I'm running out of resolution. Okay, shoestring. I don't know. I've had to there's weird stuff going on with game development and things like that. And for example, I have a friend who worked at Telltale, and he when that got shut down and stuff. So yeah. Alright, so rally selection screen. You have Monte Carlo, Sweden, Mexico, France, Corsica, Argentina, Chile, Portugal, Italy, Sardinia, Finland, Germany, Turkey, Wales, Spain, and Australia. So, pretty straightforward. Some of the locations are similar to what you have in Dirt Rally 2. So Monte Carlo, I believe Sweden is in there. Argentina, Wales was added post-release. And Australia. All locations also in Dirt Rally 2. So it's interesting seeing these similarities and stuff. So first off, I'm just going to go with a standard rally course. So you can see Mexico has a variety of courses. So Mexico's 100% gravel, except for the Rally Cross circuit, which is 80% asphalt, 20% gravel. So variety of different circuits, or not circuits, courses, variety of length as well. So shortest is 4 kilometers, longest is 18.38. So significant difference, I'll say that. So we'll just do a standard kind of rally, and I am not going to jump up to WRC just yet. I'm going to do WRC 2. So this is the R5 class, so you can see the variety of different automakers. So the Skodas, the Volkswagen Polo R5, the Hyundai i20, Ford Fiesta, Citroën C3 R5. I'm going to go Volkswagen though. So I'm going to go Volkswagen, represent my car. So this should be very interesting to see how this is. So I have the SimiCube 2 set to 450 degrees rotation. Works pretty well for me, what I need. And yeah. So I do have control set on the Astro Racing button box. But since this button box doesn't have a D-pad, you have to use one rotary encoder for up and down, and then left and right. So we're pretty straightforward. I'm just going to do stock car setup. So you hold the handbrake, go on the throttle.
Right 5 into left 3, open 30. Left 4 into right 6, hard brake. Into junction, left 3, open long, don't cut, 30.
Okay. I got distracted by the co-driver's epic voice and I missed that.
Right 5, keep in, 30. Left 4 into right 4, brake for hairpin right, 30.
So, first thoughts, force feedback. It feels looser than in Dirt Rally 2. It feels a little looser, a little floatier. You still get excellent road feel though. That's one of the things I'm noticing. You get the good feel of the surface you're driving on. Like the rocks getting kicked up and things like that. So, granted, I am driving direct drive, SimCube 2. It did take some tinkering to get working, but I am using a modified version of my Dirt Rally 2 preset, and it's working all right. So, it's passable force feedback with direct drive. Oh, shoot. And I'm stuck. Let's reset the car. Warning, I suck at rally. You guys know that. So, force feedback's alright. Physics, I think, feel a little more simplified versus Dirt Rally. The cars feel a little more planted. I haven't really been able to get into a slide as much as I'd really hoped. So it just seems like the cars pick up so much grip on loose surfaces that I haven't really been able to throw it into a slide like how I've been able to really do in Dirt Rally 2. But it's still quite a great rally title. I mean, it's not as bad by any means. It's fun. I'm getting engaged into it. But in terms of driving feel and physics, I think Dirt Rally 2 might have it slightly beat out in terms of being able to get a better feel for the car, as I just totally rammed that wall there. So I hear there's a brake issue in the left side. So now we're starting to struggle a bit.
Don't cut.
Because I've beat up this car.
Into left 4, keep in. Open, don't cut. Into right 3, tightens, narrows, don't cut. And left 3, keep in, don't cut. And right 4,
Well,
tightens,
comparing this to the R5s, I believe that are in Dirt Rally 2, the R5s in Dirt Rally 2 are more lively. I'm trying to compare like for like, because R5s in Dirt Rally 2, and I like the VW Polo that's in that. It's lively, it gets a little skiddy, but all in all, this is all right. So, unfortunately, this does not have proper triple screen. This, to my knowledge, it doesn't have the proper triple screen support. It's stretched out, which is another gripe I have. So yeah, you guys were saying Finland. So let's go. If you want to win, employ a Finn. Isn't that the saying? Except it's not letting me. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Rally Finland. There we go. So these are all 100% gravel as well, except for this short course. So yeah, there's no true triple screen support, unfortunately. Wish there was. Okay, so now we're going to go big boys. WRC. See how this field compares. So in this, you get the Citroen C3 WRC, Ford Fiesta, Hyundai i20, Toyota Yaris, and that's it. So I'm going to go Fiesta. Let's have a party. So this guy on the left in the second selection looks determined, so hopefully that helps us out. But yeah, so I'm enjoying this so far. It's intense, but still relatively accessible. I wouldn't say it's at the level of Dirt Rally 2 or Richard Burns Rally in terms of driving feel and physics, but it's pretty good. All right. And I'm using the close-up cockpit cam because the standard cockpit cam totally sucks. So if you look here, this is the cockpit cam. Even worse, this is as close as you can get it. So here, we can scroll down to options. And there is, I believe it's video and display. No, that's not it. Okay, it's gameplay settings. And then the gameplay settings, camera. So if you look down here, cockpit, position. That's as far back as, or forward as it goes. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is ridiculous to be able to do this. And then you see field of view adjustment. And you see I have it set to 0. This is 0 field of view. But let's see if you can tell what's wrong when I adjust the field of view. The field of view does not adjust you in the car. It just adjusts everything around the car. That is... I've never seen a racing game do something this stupid. I have never seen a racing game do something like this. It adjusts the world around the car, but it doesn't adjust you in the car. So you can't get the cockpit to get, like, all right. That is just ridiculous. I wish I could use it. It would be nice to use it, but I literally can't use this cockpit cam. It's like, so this works all right for field of view wise. This is all right for field of view. So I'm okay with this. It's half decent field of view, but yeah, it's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a racing game. Apart from it being an Epic Store exclusive, I'll say that. So yeah, This is the WRC 1 class, and this is a little more lively, but I just don't feel too connected to the road. So it just feels somewhat floaty. It's alright though, I can point the car and get into where I want. They say you want less force in a rally car, but I'm just losing a lot of sense.
Left 4 into right 5. Flat right over jump. Keep middle, 80.
Keep middle over jump.
Flat left, bumpy.
Oh, that's
100 over bumpy.
big air.
Left
That's
6,
nice.
tightens 5. Very long.
But yeah, I have really mixed feelings about Epic Store, because an Epic Store data breach has resulted in me getting hacked quite a few times, which is really unfortunate.
Right 6, brake. Jump over crest and left 4.
Oh
Right
shoot.
4, medium over crest.
But I mean, you can tell this is pretty fun, all things considered.
Caution. Flat left, tightens 3 over crest. And bump into left 4. Rock into right 4.
But yeah, it's like,
Left 5 over crest.
honestly, I enjoy Dirt Rally 2 over this, even though this is more accessible. I don't suck as bad at this than I think compared to me and Dirt Rally 2. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, but
Left 3.
I'm not sure if I'd be enjoying this $60 as
Right
much.
4, long over crest.
Well,
Medium.
I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong, but there's just some baffling decisions. Oh, that was close. That was close.
And left 4 tightens. Jump over crest.
This really does keep you at the edge of your toes.
Medium, open into jump, baby.
Oh, shoot. That is not pretty. Not pretty at all.
Into right 4 over crest into kings.
Should have more damage than I
Keep
do
right
from
over
that.
crest into left 4 long.
Let's turn on the wipers, get some of that dirt out of my
Right
face.
4 short. Rock in. Flat left into right 4 over crest. Left 4 jump over crest 50. Left 3 short. Open and left 4.
Trying to at least be focused throughout this. Oh, shoot. That's not going to be pretty.
Into crest into left 5.
WRC 8 versus Dirt 4.
And left 4 into jump over crest.
That's tricky. Because I'm not a big fan. Like, so I got bored of Dirt 4 pretty quickly, and they did not support it long. So I'd say this has more environments, more scenery. Whoa! Okay. But yeah, it's like, I'd say you might find more enjoyment in this over Dirt 4. But what just happened, I kind of want to get off on a little rant again. So, the runoffs on these courses is very, very narrow. It's very narrow. And there are situations where you could theoretically save yourself, but it doesn't let you. Okay, that was interesting physics. Yeah, Stuart, I reviewed one of those push-pull rally shifters.
Into left 5, short jump over crest. And left 4 open.
Oh.
Left
But
4
yeah,
jump
so
over crest. Medium tightens.
what I'm getting at is that
Right 4,
the runoff area, so I'm just going to run off here. Theoretically, I could save that and get back on the
left 5
track.
tightens. Keep into jump over crest.
But it's something where
Into right 5,
you
short over
really
crest.
miss out
Left 6 into
on
right 4.
that experience
Very long
because
over
you're
crest.
supposed to be able to get back on the track, but you barely run off and you just don't get it. It's frustrating, I'm going to say that.
And flat left tightens over crest. Into flat right tightens 4, short 200 for finish.
And then, yeah, so this game has a lot of great potential. It really does, but there's those little elements that you just miss out on. You really just end up having issues where you really question why they did it that way. So it's like, really? Really? But it's a decent game. I'm having some fun, at least. That's what matters. So, I mean, it's a tricky situation because, as again, I've been saying, I like the game, but do I like it $60 much? That's the way I had to see it. So now we're going to do a crazy combo. I want to do a crazy combo. We are going to do Argentina and go over to the bonus cars. So here you have the different bonus cars available. The Lancia Fulvia HF, Lancia Stratos. You have the Volkswagen Polo R and the Proton Iris R5. So these are bonus cars. And I'm going to do the Lancia Stratos because rear wheel drive, why not? Have some fun with it. And yeah, another thing that's slightly frustrating though is that they have more bonus cars already available as pay DLC. So if you want to pay for the car packs right at the release of the game, you can get more cars. It's like, yeah, Stuart, the closest they have is the drifting paddle shifters, the static shifters. They don't have the actual rally style. I would love to see that. I immediately just grabbed the pedal or the stick shift. I have it set to. But yeah, so again, I kind of want to talk about this being more simplified. So this car in WRC 8 feels so much easier to drive than in Dirt Rally 2. I mean, sure, it's not easy, but you can drive it pretty well. Because I did make a perfect run, actually, with this car, Argentina. But it's something where you do have to be careful. You can't overdrive the car. It's not easy, but it's easier than dirt.
Left 2 widens and left 3 long.
But yeah, graphics, they're a little on the flatter side, but I mean, for myself personally, I prefer flatter look versus just completely oversaturated, over vibrant colors. This is all right. I believe this is an Unreal Engine based title. I think that's part of the reason they went to Epic Store, because they have extra incentives for Unreal Engine games that go Epic Store exclusive. So I believe that's part of the reason they went Epic Store. And I can see some of the same traits in this game that are actually in Assetto Corsa Competizione. There's horrible pop-in at distances at times. There's horrible pop-in, which is really detracts from the replays. The replays in this game can look great, but then all of a sudden you see like significant pop-in and it's like, okay. I didn't hear don't cut, so I tried cutting a bit. Alright, KT Racing Engine. Okay, then, if it's not Unreal, it has some Unreal-like traits. Into right 2, don't cut. Because I noticed, like, major pop-in, especially with trees. But yeah, so, but yeah, right 3 short for left 3 medium, 100. It just, I wish this was a better optimized engine in some ways, especially for racing games. Because I would love to see triple screen support. I would love to see VR. Oh, by the way, there's no VR in this game, so yeah, we're likely going to see a lot of no VR, no buy, or no buy guys. So that's disappointing. We'll see if they'll ever patch it in. I find it unlikely they'll patch it in. Maybe they'll put it in WRC 9 or 10 or something, but with this being more of a console title, I would be surprised if we see VR in this current version. Okay, you can see a tiny bit of a slide. It's just I couldn't feel it at all through the wheel.
And left 4. Right 3.
Honestly, I'm relying more visually than actually through the force feedback of this wheel. It's a weird sensation.
And hairpin left into right 2 for left 2.
But you can see I'm wheeling this car around aggressively. I don't think Dirt Rally 2 would let me do this. It's interesting. I'll put it that way. I mean, I'm not pushing to like 110%, but yeah. I'd say I'm going like 80-ish, maybe 75. But I mean, yeah, I'm still working a sweat.
And right 5, tightens 4 around rock 30. And left 4, short into left 5 long, keep in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting a lot of enjoyment out of the time I'm playing this. It's just a lot of baffling decisions make me say like, make me a little uneasy, I'll put it that way. I'm gonna pull up replay after this so I can at least show you how they look, and the replays look pretty darn good, I'll say that. Apart from the pop-in that you'll see. But I mean, this is a long course. This is one that you can likely get a lot of enjoyment out of. And I'm not even driving, like, this is my first time driving this course. So that's why I'm taking it pretty easy.
Left 5, hard brake 20, right 2 around drop.
Get a little Scandinavian flick in there. Let's turn off these wipers. They're getting distracting.
Left 4 short, rock in 150. Caution right 2, short 50.
Like, through the bumps and the road texture, they feel great. It's just, I don't get a great idea on what the wheel's actually doing. That's the frustrating part. Yeah, weirdly reflective gravel a bit.
Right 6, long 50. Caution, left 6, keep in, jump over crest, rock out into flat right.
Whoa, okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna respawn.
Right 5 short for right 6.
I wouldn't be able to make it to the track on time. They give you like 5 seconds to get back on the track if you get off the track, or 7 or 5 seconds, I think. So I couldn't even make an attempt to get back on. I would just killed some time.
Square right widens, don't cut, 150.
Okay, right there, I did overcook it a bit. Didn't slide as well as I'd hoped.
Left 3 long, tightens. And right 4 tightens and left 2 long. Into right 4, don't cut, and right 4 short, don't cut.
Swinging through the track.
Into left 3. And right 3, keep in, into flat left, short 30. Caution, brake hairpin right, 150.
Going down to the hairpins.
Hairpin left, rock in, don't cut into right 3 short.
Okay, so there I did overspin it, but it just, yeah, it doesn't feel as dynamic as in Dirt Rally 2. The way it feels, the car losing traction, the balance getting thrown off, it's just kind of frustrating. But, yeah, and then, oh wow, that did not work.
Flat left into right 2, short, don't cut, and left 3.
Spun out through the water, yikes. As I said, I suck at rally, so yeah, hope you're enjoying a guy who sucks at rally games. Play a rally game.
Left 4 into King's Narrows, and left 3 rock in. Into right 4 and left 3, don't cut. Caution, King's Narrows, wall out for hairpin right, narrows into hairpin left, cut 20.
Okay.
left, don't cut, into bridge. And left 2 for hairpin right, don't cut. And left 3 into hairpin left. And hairpin right 20.
Go.
Left 4, short over crest, into right 5 long. Tightens after junction. And left 6, tightens 3, short and right 4, 30. Left 4, bumpy, and right 3, small cut. And left 5, short open. Into left 4, short, 100. Open hairpin right, 80. Danger, keep left through gate into right 3, 30.
Ooh, that was a tricky
Left 4
section.
tightens, 2, short. Into right 3 tightens, brake into hairpin left cut, 30.
But the flow of these courses, I want to just talk about that real quick. The flow of these courses feels excellent. So I know these are like semi-fictional. They're based off of real WRC locations, but they're not actual, the true-to-life locations. So it's an interesting thing. So it's at the actual location, but they're not the accurate courses. So for that, considering that these are some custom-made courses, they are pretty good. They feel nice. Sure, they're challenging, but it feels natural. The flow feels good. So I'll give them props on that. That feels good. I just wish the cars were maybe a hair more enjoyable to drive on this. Now, granted, as mentioned, I haven't tried with like the consumer wheels, so maybe it's something where it's not the best for, say, direct drive, but I wouldn't be surprised if it still felt poor force feedback wise with the say Thrustmasters, the Fanatics, the Logitech. But it'll be interesting to see.
And finish.
All right. And somehow we still win, even with a 4-second penalty. So this is medium difficulty. So medium difficulty, we're still 21 seconds faster than the rest. It's like, yikes. I'm not sure how I feel about that, personally. But alright, so we're going to take a look. Full house. Try a WRC car on a tarmac stage. Yeah, I'm curious to see how tarmac feels. So we can go to quick play. So tarmac would be... which ones are tarmac stages? Monte Carlo is asphalt, yeah. So this would be asphalt and snow. Or we'll do just 100% asphalt stage. WRC. I'm curious to see how the road feel is compared to Dirt Rally 2. Because Dirt Rally 1's tarmac feel was garbage. Dirt Rally 2's road feel was pretty good, actually. Dirt 4 had good rally tarmac force feedback, but I felt it kind of was covering up poor physics. Alright. So let's see how this is.
And right 4. Into left 6 short. Into left 5. And left 6 tightens, 4 short.
So I've never driven this course before.
Flat right into tunnel, 30. Caution, right 5, keep in, brake into left 3, short, 30. Left 4 short into right 4 short.
So,
30.
this is kind of feeling like race room. Kind of feeling like race room force feedback right now.
Right 5 short, brake.
It's interesting.
Into right 4, arrow. And right 4, tightens into left 3, short, 50 over crest.
Yeah, force feedback is feeling almost like Race
three
Room.
short, 50.
Because Race Room does have that
Short,
bit of
right
floatiness
three.
around center, but it has a
three.
pretty decent road
Into left
feel.
2, tightens into right
You
3,
get an
short.
idea on what the car's doing. Ow.
Into left 2, short.
That was not
Into
pretty.
right 4, keep into left 2, short. Narrows, 20.
But yeah, I mean,
Kinks into
this
right
is
3.
definitely
Into
alright.
left 2,
So,
tightens into right 3, open.
yeah, I haven't tried any of the career mode out yet.
And right 3, tightens, 50.
I'll have to take a look at that sometime.
Caution, bump into right 4, short, 50. Right 5, keep in.
So yeah, Tarmac, it is missing, like what Kiddix was saying, that, like, it's missing those subtle road, like, tarmac texture, or, like, the subtle undulations, so, yeah, that's basically what I'm kind of missing from Tarmac, but I have a decent idea on what the car's feeling. I think I'd still say that actually the off-road feel is better. So I think personally, Dirt Rally 2 still beats out WRC 8 in terms of tarmac feel. Tarmac feel is just a little bit better in Dirt Rally 2. Okay, that was not good. Here's your reminder, I suck at rally.
Caution, hairpin right, 120. Flat right, 100. Left 3, medium, tightens.
Whoa.
And right 4,
Yeah.
medium, tightens 30.
Okay. Well, that does simulate the separation of the blocks.
Right 3, short break.
I just got a little tongue-tied there.
80. Right 5. Into fast kings, keep middle, 50. Into left 2, short, don't cut. Into right 3, 30. Left 2, into right 3, into left 4, keep in. Into right 3, tightens into left 3, tightens.
Yeah,
Into right
Kiddix,
3,
that's
keep
what
in.
I was saying as well. It seems like just almost everything is better than WRC 8. Like, everything Dirt Rally 2 has is better. Almost, I'd say. Yeah, it's like, I'd say WRC is a decent complete package, but when you start comparing all the individual elements, it's just like kind of flat. I'll put it that way. If any of you guys have seen the show How I Met Your Mother, they had something that was like called the cheerleader effect. They mentioned in an episode where it's like you look at a group of girls in the bar and they're like, ooh, they're good looking. But it's like, it's the cheerleader effect. You look at each girl individually and it's like, eh. So yeah, kind of funny using a How I Met Your Mother analogy to describe a rally racing game, but I guess it's kind of fitting. So stages and career, I'd say those are the two main things that I think it beats out Dirt Rally 2 in. Everything else, it just feels like, yeah, it's okay. I'll put it that way. And for most rally racing games, okay is good enough, I think.
Caution, kinks, 30. Acute hairpin left, 30.
I was trying to follow the signs and I was like, wait, it's not a right turn to the left.
And hairpin right for finish.
Whoa. Alright, that was painful a bit. Dynamic weather's really cool. So, finish 6th with a 9-second penalty. Eh, sounds about right. We were wrecking all over the place. I'm going to take off the hat, though. I'm starting to sweat a bit. So, let's do one more rally and see where to go after that. So, we can take a look here. And we did Finland. Let's do Wales, because Wales is a course that is in the dirt rally games, and we can get an idea on how it is. So let's go with Brennig, except also I want to configure the weather. So I guess for that I actually need to do this. So we're going to do evening, dynamic weather, clear to storm. Let's give that a go. I'm going to do... Oh, shoot. Todd, I forgot. Sorry. We'll do clear to storm, and we'll try an R2 car. Why not? So there's Ford Fiestas, and that's it. Ford Fiesta. Pick your Ford. Alright, so looks like we'll have a storm after this and see how this goes. Okay. Let's give this a go. This is a massive improvement over 7. I'll give it that. It's a big improvement over 7. And if they put the same kind of effort, I'm curious on how 9's going to be.
Caution, right 3 slippy, tightens over crest, 50, bumping, left 4 medium into right 3 open.
So these are front wheel drive rally cars, so you have to kind of drive like such, which I think means you get more lift-off oversteer, which you can use to be really handy.
Into left 4 and right 5, tightens over crest. Left 5 into bump over right 3, 50.
Oh! That's not good. Whoops.
Right 5, keep in, tightens.
So right here, you'll see a lot of pop-in, like in the plans and details. That's why I was thinking, like, wait, is this Unreal Engine based?
Into left 5 over crest through gate. Caution, hard brake for square left, slipping, narrows through gate.
So yeah, this front wheel drive car is actually a little challenging, keeping the front end ahead of you.
Don't cut, open. Into left 2, medium, through.
Kind of disappointed that the water doesn't pick up anything. You just see the splash.
Over crest and right 4 through gate. And left 4 short open into right 3 over crest.
I mean, the water will upset your car, as we saw when we were test driving the Lancia, but yeah, it's like, it's interesting.
Gate into right 4, very long, tightens over crest. Into left 5, short into right 3, short, tightens over crest. And left 3 short, brake, 30. Left 4, don't cut over tarmac into flat right, tightens.
So now we're on tarmac, front wheel drive car.
Left 4 short brake, for square left, don't cut over gravel. And right 4 short, 80 over bump. Danger, square right, don't cut. Left 2 short, small cut.
Okay, that could have been very ugly.
And left 6 into flat right, tightens 3, 50.
Kind of curious, we're halfway through the course now, and we don't have any raindrops yet. Hey Shane, doing all right, how about yourself?
Into right 5 short, 50. Left 5 open, bumpy, 30.
I hear the helicopter bumping. Sound effects, I'll say, are pretty decent in this. Sound effects are alright. The sound, it has depth to it. It really, like, you get that decent audio, which is nice. And going over the rough surfaces, you hear the dirt getting kicked up in a audio-pleasingly way, I'll call it. NASCAR Heat 4, I'll need to maybe look into downloading that later.
Right 4 and left 3, medium.
Okay, here's the raindrops.
Into right 4, keep in and left 3 open through gate, 100.
Okay, they're starting to show up on the windshield. Rain effect isn't that impressive. I'm not too impressed by it right now.
right 5, brake, tightens 3, short.
They're
over
not
crest.
moving along with the car, which kind of gets spoiled by
Flat
some
left,
titles
keep in,
like
tightens
Forza
40.
R Factor 2 now. The drops move.
Crest into
This is
right
just
5,
static.
long, tightens.
That's a little disappointing.
Into left 5, over crest.
I mean, it's not a deal breaker,
Flat right,
obviously,
tightens 4,
but
open over bump.
yeah, the dynamic.
Into left 6, into flat right, keep
This
middle over crest.
seems a little less
Right 5, 50 over
impressive
crest.
visually than other titles. I forget how well Dirt Rally 2 handles it, though, so.
Keep middle, jump over crest. And right 5, tightens 4, long for finish.
Dang it! I ran wide into final corner. Ah. So if we didn't have the penalties, I would have gotten first. Go figure. Go figure. Alright, so those are the quick rallies that we could do. Is there track deformation? I haven't heard anything about that. So, yeah. Okay, so I haven't actually jumped into the career mode yet. I haven't done anything career mode wise, so let's take a look. So, name, William Marsh. Would it be up for American? Nope. American. Okay. All right. It would have been nice to see American. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so difficulty. Yeah, medium's all right. So, effects of race times opponents and a number of tries per event. Unlimited and easy. 4 tries in medium, hard, and authentic. Permacrash. Limits the amount of attempts to 1, regardless of difficulty. Why not? So, select your entry point. Junior WRC. Each participant uses the same car. Or WRC 2 Championship with a 4-wheel drive car specially prepared for competition. You can choose from several cars and be in direct competition. We're going to do WRC 2, I think. Alrighty. This shall be interesting.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wait, why didn't that show up? One sec. I did not know why that didn't show up, so let's try that again. One sec. Need to rescale this out. Okay. Let's try it again.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, guys, make sure if you like the stream, hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest going on in SimRacingPaddock. So this is the test area. So I guess you do a test course right now. Volkswagen Polo. Yeah. WRC 2 test. Reach the finish line within time limit to impress teams.
50, left 5, 30. And right
I'm gonna
3,
shut up
left
and
5.
drive.
100. Left 5 narrows, 30. Left 3 medium, don't cut. 50. Flat left over crest, 100. And brake for acute hairpin. hairpin right. Into flat left, 50. Right 3, short open. And left 6 tightens, 4 short. And flat right over jump, 100. Caution, brake for square right. And flat left into right 4, into kinks. And crest into right 5. And right 5, bumpy, 80. And jump into right 5, tightens. And left 4, open.
Whoa! Okay, not good.
Keep middle over crest. Into left 6. And jump, keep middle over crest. Into right 5, short and right 3.
Woo!
And
Ooh,
flat
that
right,
damaged some of my
jump, over
aerodynamics
crest,
from that
30.
landing.
Right 6 tightens, over crest. Into left 5, keep in. Caution, brake,
Oh,
crest
shoot.
into right 3. And left 3, open over crest. Into right 3, short, don't cut. And flat right over jump. And flat left, tightens over crest, 30. Left 5, over bump. Into right 4, short and finish.
Bam. I'll take that. Will, don't roll the car. The manufacturers don't like that. Yep, sounds about right. Congratulations, finished the test and several teams have seen your potential. Alright. Let's take a look. So, there's Guillaume de Mevios, Citroën C3. There's Tommy Makinen, Ford Fiesta R5. And old Christian Vibe, Volkswagen Polo. I'm going to go with the Polo. I mean, gotta represent. Career mode tutorial, why not? I'm not the only one watching this, so we can take a look and see what this career mode
Welcome
has.
to the workshop. This is where you make race preparations, manage your crew, and organize your event calendar.
Alrighty.
Some areas are inaccessible for now. They will unlock as you progress.
Okay.
As a professional driver, you must train regularly. The crew has developed different events for you. Go to your calendar to check them out. Use the calendar to select the different events you want to take part in. They will help you prepare for official championship rallies. To start, select the current week. Now select the event for this week. Repeat this step for the following week. You have scheduled events for the next 2 weeks.
Alright.
You can now return to the workshop. You can now start the scheduled event.
Shane, I'm not sure why you hid that message. Alright, so you can launch next events. Looks like it's not letting us jump into any other things. Alright, so this is training. Bauhaus. So I found it funny. It was showing the co-driver, Jay Anderson. That's the name of a character in one of the books I'm writing.
As you want to win the best medal possible.
Alrighty. So let's give this a go. 25 seconds for gold. Yeah, that's a half decent slide. Yeah, that was close. That was not good. We can do better. That was a little better, even though we hit more walls. Eek. So we got gold. Let's see if we can go below 25. $24.3. Do you just press stop after it? End training, okay. Wait. Darlington Stripes and RX. Okay, I'm just curious about that. So what, it didn't give me credit, or?
You scheduled 2 events. You can now start the second.
Let's jump into the next one. That's a little slide. Well, that's gold right there after 1 lap. Whoa! That wasn't good. Alright, let's try that again. No bueno. Some man here breaking in a car! Triple caution! Good thing I got gold first lap. But yeah, Chain, consider I'm running on medium. He was likely running on hard or realistic. I don't know if times would be any different, but... Alright, let's drop out of this. I'm struck. Well, let's say DNF again? Yeah? But I think that's gold right there. It's giving me XP. So, yeah, I mean, looks like it's working. Hold on a sec.
By taking part in events,
Spider hanging off.
earned skill points. Head over to the R&D area to use them. This is the research and development area.
R&D
Each
trees.
time you level up,
Yep.
you earn 1 R&D point to invest.
Okay.
You
Seems
have
legit.
1 R&D point to spend.
You have 1
Use
R&D.
1 to unlock the meteorologist.
So I find it funny
who will
how
be
the
very
voice is a
useful throughout
lady,
your
but that
driving
looks like a
career.
guy.
The meteorologist helps you plan the best strategy for the race by providing a weather forecast.
Yeah, Tool for
You
Forza,
can
it's pretty
unlock
hot
other
today.
professions as you progress. Now return to the workshop. Now head over to the crew management area.
So
This is
crew
where you can
management.
manage crew members. They are divided into 6 different professions. On each card, you can view their name, skills, and rarity. Each type of profession has its own specific skills. These skills influence different parts of the game, and their level varies according to the rarity of the crew member. They also have a form gauge that decreases from event to event. To increase the physical form of a crew member, you can place them in the reserve or do a rest event. You must pay your active crew members after each rally. Use the recruitment interface to recruit a crew member, but be careful. Members offered for recruitment are not available indefinitely.
So,
Finally,
when I
your crew
first
members
took a
share
glimpse
morale,
at this, I thought
which
it said
affects
psychic.
their
I was like,
skills.
wait, psychic for a
Now,
racing game?
assign a meteorologist to your active crew.
Alright. We have 2 meteorologists. Vincenzo Milne or Nicholas Forbes. So you can see skill 30 or 34 versus 40, I guess. And let's go with this guy. It's $4 difference. $4 for a better forecast. Why not? So we can also take a look at. So mechanic, Patricia Nielsen or Anissa Clark. 1520 versus 1541. You can get an agent. I think you want a decent agent, though. So, Michaela, you're hired. Physical therapist, Ibrahim Lynch or Roma Ramsey. Almost sounds like knockoff Ronda Rousey. Alright, so let's try that. Calendar.
A new event is available, an extreme conditions event.
Okay. With a severely damaged car, that should be fun. So let's give that a try. So we can go up, start event, beat the clock in a car selected for you.
This is an extreme conditions event. You're at the wheel of a severely damaged car in challenging weather conditions. You must drive as far as possible in the allotted time.
Okay. Let's give this a go. This is bad conditions. Oh, yeah, that is bad.
Into left 4 short, into hairpin right open.
Felt like there was
Left
no
5,
handbrake
keep into
there.
left 4, 30.
Okay, there's
Hairpin left, into
handbrake
hairpin
is not working well. Okay. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Ah! Okay, this is
Left 3 short, into right 4 short.
alrighty. Yeah, car does not want to
hairpin
steer
left,
left.
40.
It's just like Derek Zoolander.
Right 3, tighten.
Weird challenge to be like event failed. Yeah. Well, alrighty. Nailed it.
You've just received an email. Go to the email
Oh,
piece of your
boy.
infox to read and reply to
Info
emails.
about the
Some
next
emails
rally,
will
Monte
require an
Carlo.
answer from you. Now that you're familiar with the email system, go back to the workshop.
All right.
Now, let's take a look at your objectives. There are several
So
types
objectives.
of objectives. Season objectives and short-term objectives. Both types help to improve your relationship with the manufacturer. Your season
Sal,
objective
I give
is
my
on the
cats
left.
mean belly
The
rubs.
objective will be set later when you reach the WRC category.
Relationship with the
Your
manufacturer
short-term
is
objective is in the
mixed.
middle. Complete it successfully to impress your manufacturer.
Yeah,
On
Full
the
House,
right
you
is
gotta
your
do your job,
manufacturer
man. I mean,
reputation. It
if he's
represents
asking
how
you
good
to
the
do some
relationship
belly
is
rubs,
between
then you need
and
to
your
do them.
manufacturer. The lower your manufacturer reputation, the greater the risk of being dropped from the team.
So you can get dropped.
Now that you have the basics, it's time for you to take part in your first rally.
Alrighty.
This event is a rally, one of the rounds of the championship your team is taking part in.
So we'll jump into a rally. Because we can. Start the event. The UI is a little weird. I'll say that. The UI is a little weird. It's a little
Welcome to the
unwieldy.
Science Park.
It
This
isn't
is where
truly
you
like
can prepare
mouse
before
friendly,
tackling a
which is
special
frustrating.
stage.
But we'll
At the
work it
bottom
out.
of your screen, your meteorologist provides a weather forecast for the day of the current rally, together with an accuracy
So clear
indication.
weather. Should be all right. So we can take a look. Tire selection. So they. So we'll do soft dry asphalt. That should be all right. Car setup. They were recommending stiff suspension. So 8, that's fine. That's cool though. You can do switch between classic and advanced. So yeah. Objectives: do not receive more than 1 penalty minute in the next rally. All right, should be doable. And medium-term objective: perform at least 3 extreme event conditions in 6 weeks. Statistics, reputation, and stuff. So you can see our reputation with Volkswagen's pretty higher. Team objectives, they are so. I don't see team objective. But yeah, so we're pretty straightforward. Let's hit the course. Interesting how they don't have the Recce or the preview that Dirt Rally 2 has. But yeah, so alrighty, this shall be interesting. Two, 1.
20. Hairpin left into
So
flat
we'll
right,
take it easy
tightens
in this
4,
course.
4.
We want to get a good finish. Don't
Into
total
left
the
4,
car.
narrows, 30.
Ooh,
Acute hairpin,
this
right
snow
and
reminds me of driving through Tahoe in the winter.
Kinks, 30. Flat left over crest into right 5. Brake. For acute hairpin left. And left 5 tightens into right 5. Narrows, 40.
Like the gear shift sounds in this.
Left 5 short, 30. Flat right into tunnel, 30. Square right into bridge. And square right, keep
Ooh.
middle into tunnel.
Ow. Ow. Rip.
And left 5, keep into right 4, 30.
Thanks for dropping by the stream. Hope you
Kinks,
have a
30.
good day. Oh, there's a drone
Left
right
5
there.
narrows, 30.
Video drone.
Left 5 short, 50. Right 4 tightens into left 6 into right 6 tightens.
You could
30.
easily get distracted by that and run to a wall, I bet.
Left
But that's
5,
pretty
very
cool.
long, 30.
Okay, there goes our
Right
windshield.
3 short and left 3.
There
narrows.
went our windshield.
Into right 3, narrows into left 3. And right 4, 50.
I think it's a better cracked windshield than
Right
in
4
Dirt
short
Rally
into
2.
Left 3, very long, 30.
Yeah, that was a big smack.
Flat right, tightens 2, 30. Right 4, keep into left 3, short into right 4. And left 2, short.
Oh, okay.
Into right 4, into left 3 short. Into right 3, short. Keep into left 2. Into right 4, tightens 3, into left 2. Into right 3, 30 over tarmac. Left 3, tightens into right 3, short. Into fast kinks over crest, 50. Left 4, tightens, 80.
There's the helicopter.
Right 3, keep into left 5 at junction.
Okay, that car did not want to slow down, and we're going to get
And
some
caution,
penalty
flat
time, I
left,
bet.
Tightens 3 over crest.
Yeah, I can't make it.
Into right 3, tightens, 50.
I don't know if that was ice or something. The car just did not turn.
Hairpin left, 100. Right 6, 80. Left 4 into right 4, open.
It didn't seem like ice, though, because
Caution, left 4
I haven't
short
noticed
over
really
crest,
any
into right 4,
instances of
tightens 3.
ice driving in
And right
this
4
right now.
short into right 5 short, 50. Caution, brake left 2, short into right 3, tightens. Into left 2 short. Into right 4, tightens into left 2 short. And flat right, 20. Right 3, don't cut, and left 4, keeping over crest. Into right 5 short and hairpin right, 50. Left 4 into right 4. And left 4, 50. Left 5 short, don't cut, 80. Left 2.
So we'll have one more course after this, so we'll get to see how this handles repairing damage and stuff, I
Left
think.
5 tightens 2 after junction, into right 2, don't cut. Into left 2.
Okay.
Arrows into flat right, 30.
Listen to your spotters, guys. Yeah, I just wrecked that
Right
Armco.
3, short into left 4, tightens.
I hear a flat tire,
Into
I
right
think.
2, into left 3, don't cut into right 2.
Yeah, we'll really get to see how they repair damage and
And
stuff.
left 3, short into right 5, over crest, 30. Right 4, 50. Right 3 into left 5, long.
That could be engine knocking. That might not be actual flat tire, because the car still feels tracking relatively
Flat
straight.
left into right 5.
This is not authentic difficulty, it's authentic damage.
And left 6
I'm
into
running
right 5,
medium
open, 50.
difficulty,
Right 4, short, narrows into left 5, and
but
tunnel,
with
30.
permacrash.
Flat left, keep in, 30, and right 6, tightens 5 into tunnel, 20. Right 6 short, 20, flat right into left 6, narrows, 150 for finish.
Alright, there's finish line. So finish 6th, but with 7-second penalty. So, yeah. That puts us 6th in standings. So let's see how it is with our car getting repaired, because that's kind of important. Except, actually, no, it looks like we might be doing another stage before the station. Oh boy. Yep. You can see our engine smoking. So we gotta make a full stage with all this damage.
Long, tightens, 80. Left 6 and
Should be an
caution,
interesting
crest.
adventure.
Into hard brake for hairpin left into flat right.
Whoa! Yeah, I could have totally saved that, but it gives me a 9-second
And left
freaking
4
penalty.
short, narrows.
That's one of the
Left
things I'm
4
hating
to
about
right
this
5,
game.
narrows, 30.
You breathe
And
off the
hairpin
track
right,
and it
80.
resets you.
Caution, flat right, bumpy into left 6, tightens. Into right 3, open. Into left 5, tightens. Into
Okay.
right 3, 20.
I thought I
Left
was
4
clear of
medium.
that.
And right 5, bumping into left 4, short, 30. Right 4 tightens into square left over bridge and square left, 30. Kinks into right 5, brake, tightens 2, short. Into left 2, open. And right 5 tightens 2, 30.
Ooh, that knock does not sound good.
Left 3 tightens into flat right. And left 5 and left 3 short into right 4 short. Brake for hairpin left and right 4 short over crest, 30. Left 3 short, keep in and right 4 tightens.
Well, the damage does make a legitimate challenge. You're saying, okay, narrow the field of view. Let's give that a try. So, options, gameplay settings, camera. Oh, come on. I think I had to hit 3. Yeah, there we go. So, dash cam. Okay, I turned it down a couple clicks. Alright. And drop back onto the
Square
track.
right over bridge and right 2. 40.
Yeah, this car's beat
Left
up.
5, bumpy, 30.
Just about everything except the turbo's damaged.
Right 3. 30. Right 2 short. Keep in and left 2 short. 30. Hairpin right into flat right. And right 2 short into left 2 short. Open. Into left 4 short into right
I wonder if
4,
the only
80.
reason this car doesn't have a damaged turbo is because I don't think this car has a turbo.
Kinks.
I don't know if the R5 car has a turbo. Yeah, Fernie. One of the most messed up things I noticed, that field of view adjustment only affects the outside. It's one of the weirdest things.
Flat left, 30.
This car is definitely not healthy.
Short into left 3. Don't cut. Open. Keep in. Into flat right, 80. Right 3 into flat left, 50. Right 6 short into flat left. And danger. Junction left into right 5. Narrows over button, 30.
I think we just lost our bumper.
30. Left 4 short over crest.
I feel like that guy in the third Fast and the Furious movie, Tokyo Drift, just wrecking everything.
Caution.
Because I have no idea what the heck I'm doing.
Caution. Brake left 2. Short into right 4 medium. 80. Right 2. Keep in. Don't cut into left 3. Short. 50. Left 3 short. Narrows and left 4 narrow. Into right 4. Tightens 3. Short. Into left 4 and right 4. Short. 20. Right 4 short. Brake for hairpin left.
Oh, this car is garbage.
And keep middle for kinks into left 5 short. 30. Left 5 medium. Tightens into right 5. Brake. Junction right 3 into left 5. 100.
Oh! Okay, I did not see... No! No! Full House, you freaking jinxed me.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Blarg. Paul
Now
Blarg
that you've finished your
Malkop.
first day, you have access to car repairs.
Now I
This is
can
where
repair
you
the car.
choose which repairs to perform. WRC rules limit the amount of time mechanics can work on the car to 45 minutes per day. Any repairs that exceed this limit result in a time penalty in the overall standings. Some parts can be repaired gradually, while others must be replaced entirely. The higher your mechanic skills, the faster the repairs will be.
Let's do automatic.
You're about to begin your second and last rally day. The second stage of a rally is called the power stage. The first 5 teams in the power stage standings win a points bonus for the overall standings.
Yeah, I turned off the option to restart races, so we were committed and did not go well. Let's allotted servicing time, yeah. All right, let's try survive day 2. I think we can survive this. We just got to be all right, but yeesh. Let's see how this goes. Wish me luck, guys. I need it.
30, left 3, open.
Oh, that gear shift.
Into right 4, into left 3 short.
Oh my gosh.
And right 4.
That hurts.
Into kinks. And
Oh.
crest into right 5, tightens.
That gear shift sound.
Into left 5, 80. Caution, junction right into left 4 long, tightens.
This car does not sound healthy.
Right 4, short 30. Right 4 short. Into kinks, 50. Brake, hairpin right into flat left. And left 4 short, narrows. And right 3 narrows into left 3. Keep in. Into right 5, don't cut, and right 3 short, 40. Right 3 tightens into left 2.
This car
100.
sounds horrible. In a good way, I should say.
Left 4,
Car does not
tightens
want to
3,
turn left.
Into right
There's
2,
a
short,
shockingly
80.
amount of left turns in this.
Acute hairpin left, 50.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Left 4 short.
Hey, this is part of rallying. Taking a car that's broken and just manhandling it through the course.
Hairpin right, 50. Flat left and caution. Danger over crest. Junction left 5. Keep in. And right 5 short into left 4 short. 50.
Oh,
Right 3 into left 3.
sounds like a ratchet trying to shift the gear.
Left 5 short into right 4 long. Tightens 3. Into flat left 30. Flat right and brake into right 4.
I mean, considering this car is basically wrecked,
And caution.
I'm
Right
doing
two,
all right.
For acute hairpin left 50. Flat left into kinks. And hairpin right, don't cut, 80.
Alrighty, Grant, congratulations. Yeah, thanks for helping contribute. It really does mean a lot.
Left 3 short, 20. Hard brake, left 4, tightens hairpin left, 30. Right 3, keep it.
Yeah, Fury, that would be like nightmare. The 9th circle of hell, I bet.
Brake, left 3 short, into right 2 short. Into flat left, 50. Crest into right 4, 80, bumpy. Square left, don't cut, into bridge. Into left 3 short, 30.
Oof.
Right 4 long, tightens into left 4.
Well, the tutorial required you to take a look at the meteorologists.
And right 3, 20. Left 3 over crest, brake, 20. Hairpin right. And left 3 into right 4, don't cut.
Oh!
And right right 5, short. Into left 4, short. Into right 3, 30. Flat left, tightens 3, short. And kinks over crest. Into right 3, into left 2, open. And right 6, 30. Square right, over bridge, and right 2. Into flat
Oh,
left.
this car does not sound good.
And right 3 short into left 4. Into right 5, medium. Tightens 3.
Okay, we have about 1 kilometer to go.
Left 3 into right 6, narrows, and left 5.
According to the distance meter on the top,
Left 4
so
short into right 4.
let's
short,
make this a good ending.
Left 6 short, over crest, 30. Acute hairpin left, 50. Left 5 tightens into right 6, very narrow. And right 4 short and left 5. Into hairpin right, don't cut, 30 over crest. Flat right long.
Oh, that gear shift just...
And left 3
Yeah.
long for finish. And left 3 long, 30.
Ooh. Hey, we survived. I mean, hey, we finished 10th out of 15 with a busted car. We're still in last, but yeah. All right. Final course. And then, yeah, I'll give some of my thoughts on how this is. And yeah, I want to figure this out. So far, Will's had, or has more red lights than you've had. What's that? I forgot to shift to first. My bad.
And right 4. Into left 6 short. Into left 5. Left 6 tightens, 4 short.
Just gotta take it easy.
50.
Make sure we at least survive.
And right
That's a
into
big
tunnel,
deal.
30.
We want to survive.
Caution, right 5, keep in, brake into left 3, short, 30. Left 4 short into right 4 short, 30. Left 5 long, tightens.
Well,
Into
some
right
of the
5
Monte
short,
Carlos
right.
do have snow, some of them don't.
The junction left into right
Just
4,
like the
narrow.
dirt games, I thought.
And right 4 tightens into left 3, short, 50 over crest. Left 3
Almost
short,
barrel
50.
rolled to the exact same place I
Left
did
3 short
earlier.
into right 3 short,
That
20.
would have been funny.
Right 3. Into left 2, tightens into right 3, short. Into left 2, short.
Yes, this car does not turn left. This is the Derek Zoolander of cars.
Into right 4, keep into left 2, short, narrows, 20. Kinks into right 3.
Oh,
Into left 2.
going through
tightens
these
into right
houses,
3,
it's like,
open.
I hope you guys have re-upped on your homeowner's insurance.
And right 3 tightens, 50. Caution, bump into right 4, short, 50. Right 5, keep in. And left 4 tightens into right 4. And caution, hairpin left, 30.
Yeah, I guess with this being the first stage in the career mode, that kind of explains why they haven't thrown you into the snow just yet.
Right 3 short,
But I mean,
narrows
this
into
is
left
not an easy course. You just see some of these parts are so tight.
And right 3 short, don't cut into left 3. And right 2 short, 50. Left 4 short and left 3 short, 80. Left 4 tightens. Into bump into right 5. Into left 5 short and left 3 into right 4, 80.
Someone was calling me, but I can't
Left
pick
5
up right
short,
now.
80.
There we go. Decent handbrake turn. I mean, gotta look at the positives at this point.
And right 4 medium, tightens
We
30.
can't turn left, but we can do a decent handbrake turn.
Right 3, short brake at junction into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 5. Into fast kings, keep middle, 50. Into left 2, short, don't cut. Into right 3, 30.
We're starting to get higher up in here.
Keep in. Into right 3, tightens into left 3, tightens. Into right 3, keep in. And right 2, short, don't cut. And left 4, into right 3, short, 20. Into left 3, short. Left 2, widens, 20.
Oh, I caught the rear of the car there. That was not good.
Flat left and right 5, very long, tightens, don't cut.
I'm just trying to survive right now. I'm definitely gonna need to get some lunch after I wrap up this stream.
Left 4 short, 80. Right 3 short into left 2 short into right 3.
Yeah, this car does not want to turn. That's making things very difficult.
And left 2 short, 30. Right 6 very long, tightens.
All right.
Into flat left, tightens. Into left 4, narrows, 30. Crest into right 6, short, 150. Right 5, 80. Right 6, keep in. And left 4 short into right 4 into hard brake, square left over bridge, 30.
I mean, the way the damage works in this is pretty good. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble now.
Hard brake, square left, narrows, 150.
The flashing steering
Right 6,
and the
short,
gear.
50 over crest.
We're almost there.
Left
Less
5
than a
short,
kilometer.
crest into right 5
Hold
short.
on, buddy. Hold on.
And brake for acute hairpin right.
Stick with me, buddy.
Into
Stick
flat
with
left
me.
and flat right over crest, 30.
Flashing is very bad.
Caution, kinks, 30. Acute hairpin left, 30. Right 4 into left 4 short.
I was doing so much better at this game when no one was watching me. Oh man, that car is wrecked. Yep, last place, so my team's not going to be happy with me. My team is not going to be happy with me. So, hold on a second. Let's put something in perspective. If I hadn't wrecked my car, I would have won this event. We were 26 minutes behind, which means we were 4 minutes ahead of second place. So, just interesting to think of. But yeah, so guys, I'm going to wrap up this stream. It's like 90 degrees in here, and I'm just hungry. And yeah, but sort of wrapping up my initial thoughts on WRC 8. It's a good racing game. It's good, but there's just so many decisions that makes me like, why did they do that? The field of view adjustment is weird. The controller layout is weird. A lot of this is just weird, and it makes me sit a little weird on this, and I still think Dirt Rally 2 is the better title. The Dirt Rally 2 is a little bit of a better title, and I think it just works better. So, with that being said, I want to do more testing. I want to get gameplay footage to try to put together in a more concrete, full review, and hopefully that will come soon. But first off, my review of the SimCube 2 will be coming. My SimCube 2 review is, I'm hoping, going to come next week, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And if you want to get the first notifications, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell icon, and yeah. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my horrible rally driving. And for the SimRacingPaddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a good one.